What's up, guys? It's Connor, and today we're going to be talking about the most affordable training tool to help improve your game. It's a training tool that you can get at any hardware stores, super affordable, and it's very versatile. So, without further ado, the training tool is PVC pipe. Here at Velo, we like the PVC pipe. We like to use it for a bunch of different things like mobility, alignment, stuff like that. So, here in the next few minutes, we're going to show you different drills that we do with it and how you guys can use it to improve your game. Okay, so one of the first movements that we check here at Velo, honestly, I do a lot with my athletes, is hip shoulder separation. Okay, so we use this PVC pipe to kind of check where our body's at. So check where our shoulder is aligned, our trunk is aligned compared to our hips. And one of the movements that we like to do first, we'll just get into our landing position, right? So once that front foot hits the ground, that's the position that we want to get into. This PVC pipe is really good because it kind of shows you where your shoulders are lined up when you're going towards the plate. Okay, so in this position. From here, all we do is check to see how well our athletes can turn those hips and keep our trunk aligned, keep our shoulders aligned. Most of our athletes, when they first come in, when they move their hips, their shoulders start to open up with their hips, okay? So we're trying to look for our athletes to be able to get mobile and turn those hips while keeping our shoulders closed off. So now I'll kind of show you guys how that movement evolves from just a stationary movement for us to find our hip shoulder separation into actual pitching, okay? So from here, all we're going to do is we're basically going to break down our delivery process step by step. So we're going to go from leg lift to land to hips moving, shoulders staying closed, and then we're following through from there, okay? So during this movement, what we're looking for is our shoulders to stay closed, and by closed, what I mean is staying inside of your target for a little bit longer, right? So that's the end goal of this movement. All we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pretend like we're pitching. We're going to do our leg lift, our drive, our land. We're going to pause for a second or two, feel our hips move, keeping those shoulders closed, then pause for another second or two, then we're driving and following through and just feeling that movement, keeping our shoulders closed the whole time. Okay, our next movement that we like to do here is it's kind of a loading movement, right? We're trying to feel the load on the back side of our body. So that back leg is bearing more weight than the front side. This helps a lot if you're an athlete that likes to kind of jump out of your back leg and let your weight move forward too early and stuff like that. Okay, so all we're doing is we're pretending that this is basically an anchor. The PVC pipe is an anchor. We're trying to keep most of our weight back. So what it'll look like is during your stride, okay, you're getting that stride movement. It doesn't have to be a full leg kick or anything like that, but you're keeping yourself on the backside so that you can hold on to this PVC pipe, okay? We're feeling ourselves kind of coil into this back leg, keep that weight back, as opposed to jumping out and this PVC pipe coming forward with us. We're getting our stride and keeping that weight back as we move forward. Another way that we can use this PVC as an instrument for alignment is we just throw it on the ground, okay, in a straight line towards our target. A lot of athletes struggle with direction of where they're driving, okay. Some athletes will stay here, not rotate enough, drive towards their arm side, and stay closed off way too much, okay. So, but the most common thing that we see is athletes coming in and stepping out. Okay, pulling glove side, driving glove side, and stepping out too early. Okay, and this is not a good position for us to be in. What you can use a PVC pipe for is whenever you're playing catch, if you're just working on drills, whatever it may be, just checking your feet and making sure you're driving in the correct direction. Okay, so that's another way that we can use this PVC pipe just to check direction and alignment of where we're heading when we're throwing. Okay. Another way that we use the PVC pipe is mobility. This is called T-spine, okay? So what we're doing is we're just trying to improve our trunk mobility a little bit. As you see what he's doing here, he's going, it's a slow movement. It's not a fast movement. We're trying to just stretch our spine, get it mobile. We're going each side, okay, as far as you can possibly go. We're going to the end of our range of motion, and then we're coming back to middle and going to the other side. It is a slow movement. We aren't trying to hurt ourselves here. If you go too fast, you will hurt yourself. We are going slow. It's just increasing our range of motion. That's what we're doing here, okay? And then we'll go above the head, straight up, and we're going to do the same thing, okay? This one, you're not going to be as mobile as you would when your arms are straight out in front of you, okay? Just because of how the body works. But we're trying to extend our range of motion, get more mobile, and you can see he's pretty mobile here. And if you guys aren't quite this mobile, it's not that big of a deal. But this is a good exercise with the PVC pipe that we like to do just to expand our range of motion. And that's good. Another way that we can kind of work on mobility slash stretch a little bit is we can get a passive stretch going just by basically deadening our arm that we're trying to stretch and using our other arm to manipulate it. Okay, so we're just grabbing the end of the PVC pipe. We can go out to the side as high as we can go, just increasing range of motion here. Go out to the front, and my left arm is not doing any work. It is just dead, and it's holding onto the PVC pipe while my right arm over here is doing all the work, okay? And we're just moving that shoulder in ways to get a good stretch, stuff like that. Another good one is using this just to pull down, stretch out your tricep a little bit. You're not doing any work with your throwing arm or whatever arm you're stretching. All the work is with this bottom hand on this one. So it's a good way of just doing some passive stretches where you're not really trying to do too much with that arm that you're wanting to stretch. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. As you can see, the PVC pipe is very versatile. It can help us with mobility. It can help us with different alignment drills. It can help us with stretching. And for the price tag on this thing, $5 or $6 at a hardware store, I mean, you can't really beat it. It'll help you become a better athlete. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Just remember to like and subscribe and follow for more content coming in the future. See you guys next time.